In a world where success is measured in medals and victories, a new kind of champion is rising, one who dares to be true. These openly gay athletes not only break records, but also break down walls, inspiring us to live authentically and fight for equality. Get ready to be inspired by their powerful stories of courage and change. Sport, freestyle skiing, country, United States. A silver medalist at Sochi 2014, Gus Kenworthy shattered expectations when he came out as gay in 2015 in an ESPN cover story. His decision to share his truth while still actively competing made him one of the first openly gay male athletes in action sports, a field dominated by traditional masculinity. Gus didn't just stop at coming out. He became a public advocate, speaking at LGBTQ+ events, acting in mainstream shows, and even rescuing stray dogs in Russia during the Olympics. His visibility proved that gay men can be powerful, rugged, and unapologetically themselves. I didn't grow up with someone to look up to. That's why I came out. I wanted to be that person for the next generation. Sport, diving, country, United Kingdom. Tom Daley grew up in the public eye, competing at the Olympics when he was just 14. Behind the medals and TV cameras, he faced a quieter, more personal challenge, accepting his identity in a hyper-competitive, often macho environment. In 2013, Tom came out through a heartfelt YouTube video, and in doing so, helped pave the way for LGBTQ+ athletes everywhere. Since then, he's not only married Oscar-winning screenwriter Dustin Lance Black, but also become a father and a beloved advocate for queer visibility in sports. His gold medal win at Tokyo 2020, followed by photos of him knitting in the stands, made headlines worldwide, not just for his victory, but for his softness, his calm, and his pride. I feel incredibly proud to say that I am a gay man and also an Olympic champion. Sport, soccer, country, Canada. Quinn's name may be short, but their impact is monumental. In 2021, they became the first openly transgender and non-binary athlete to win an Olympic medal when Canada took gold in women's soccer at the Tokyo Games. Coming out in 2020, Quinn spoke openly about the anxiety and hope that came with living authentically on such a public stage. They use they/them pronouns and have pushed for greater understanding of gender diversity in sports, where binary categories often dominate. I feel proud seeing Quinn on the roster and my identity represented in sports. I hope this sparks change. Sport, basketball, country, United States. In 2013, Jason Collins made history as the first openly gay active player in a major American men's professional sport, NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. At 7 feet tall, Jason had a long career as a dependable center in the NBA, but it was his coming out that truly changed the game. He faced both praise and backlash, but his bravery paved the way for others. Jason became a role model, meeting with President Obama, appearing on national talk shows, and working with advocacy groups to ensure that LGBTQ+ athletes feel supported. I'm a 34-year-old NBA center, I'm Black, and I'm gay. That one sentence changed sports forever. Sport, basketball, country, United States. Brittney Griner isn't just known for her height, 6'9", and slam dunks. She's known for her raw power and resilience. Since being drafted first overall in 2013, she's become one of the most dominant players in WNBA history, winning Olympic golds and championships with the Phoenix Mercury. Griner came out as gay early in her career and has been a fierce advocate for LGBTQ+ youth and racial justice. In 2022, she was wrongfully detained in Russia, sparking international outrage. Her strength during that traumatic ordeal only deepened her legacy as a fighter both on and off the court. I've always been true to myself. That's the only way I know how to live. Sport, football, country, United States. When Nassib came out via Instagram in 2021, he didn't just make headlines, he made history. As the first openly gay active NFL player, his announcement was met with overwhelming support from fans, teammates, and the league itself. What made it even more powerful? He coupled his message with a $100,000 donation to the Trevor Project, helping LGBTQ+ youth in crisis. Carl's moment was proof that times are changing and that courage can exist even in the most tradition-bound spaces. I just want to take a quick moment to say that I'm gay. I've been meaning to do this for a while now. Simple, brave, revolutionary. Sport, soccer, country, United States. When Robbie Rogers came out in 2013, he initially retired from professional soccer. The fear of discrimination felt overwhelming, but the response from fans and teammates was so positive, he returned to the field with LA Galaxy later that year, making him the first openly gay male athlete to play in a top US professional soccer league. Since retiring, Robbie has built a family with his husband, TV producer Greg Berlanti, and continues to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights through writing, public speaking, and mentorship. For the first time in my life, I could play the game I loved as the person I truly was. Sport, snowboarding, country, Netherlands. Cheryl Maas is a Dutch snowboarding champion who's competed in multiple Winter Olympics. She's been openly gay since 2009 and is married to fellow snowboarder Stien Bruun-Keldas, with whom she shares 2 children. During the Sochi 2014 Olympics, held in Russia under a controversial anti-LGBTQ+ law, Cheryl subtly but powerfully protested by wearing gloves decorated with rainbow hearts. It was a quiet rebellion, but one that echoed loudly around the world. Visibility matters, even if it's through a rainbow on a glove. Sport, football, country, United States. In 2014, Michael Sam came out just before the NFL draft, becoming the first publicly gay player to be drafted into the NFL. The moment he kissed his boyfriend live on ESPN was historic and controversial. He never played a regular season game, but his legacy endures. Michael opened the floodgates. He made it okay for others to follow, and though his time in the NFL was short, his bravery helped shift a deeply entrenched culture. I am an openly proud gay man. I want to own that truth. Sport, soccer, country, United States. Megan Rapinoe isn't just a soccer superstar, she's a cultural force. With her signature pink hair, fiery spirit, and bold voice, she has become one of the most influential athletes of the 21st century. She helped lead the U.S. women's national team to victory in the 2015 and 2019 FIFA World Cups and secured Olympic gold in 2012. But Megan's power lies in more than just her footwork. She came out publicly as gay in 2012 and has since become an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, racial justice, and gender equality. Whether she's kneeling in solidarity, calling out systemic bias, or kissing her fiancé, WNBA star Sue Bird, after a big win, Megan sends a clear message. Greatness is rooted in authenticity. Being a gay female athlete, I know what it means to look at someone who represents you and feel seen. I want to be that for others.